Salva Rosales, Nick Sanchez coming to you from FightHype.com. We're here with Diego Sanchez today at Legends MMA. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, man. Just here down in LA, promoting the fight and getting ready, you know, for Luigi Fioravanti, the Ultimate Fighter finale event. So, you know.
How's training going?
Training's going awesome, man. I got the best jiu-jitsu guys in the world, man. I got Saulo Ribeiro, Sanjay Ribeiro, and just to name a few of the many black belts who have been training for the World Championships, which is this Saturday, June 7th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. And our training for this World Championship tournament has just been amazing, man. And you know, on top of that, I've been doing my striking training and MMA training. Gilbert Melendez has been coming down and training with me, and me and him we mix it up. We mix it up real well. You know, I got probably like 7-8 pounds on him, and we're real good training partners. And then my other training partner that is very little known to the world is Fabricio Murango, and he fought on an pro elite card. He beat Joe Camacho, but aside to that, not too many people know who he is. But he's also one of the top 160 pounders in the world. And it's me, him, and Jake Shields comes down whenever he can. He has a hurt back right now, but besides that, man, it's just me and the jiu-jitsu squad, you know, doing what I love to do best, and that's train on the ground, improve my skills so that I could have the confidence and to know that I am the best ground fighter in the world and in MMA, and that's where I'm striving to be is the best 170-pound ground fighter in the world. And also, you know, well-rounded in mixed martial arts, which is striking and Muay Thai. And what I love to do is ground and pound.
Now, you recently joined Saulo. You left Greg Jackson's camp. How do you compare the two camps? Pluses, minuses. Which one do you think you're benefiting from the most?
You know, I trained at Greg's for 6 years, and it's a great system and a great camp out there. But it was time for a change for me, and here at Saulo's is just a higher level ground game, and that's what I was striving to do is come train in the gi, and you know. When you come back to being the little brother, man, it makes me tough. And taking those beatings and being a little brother really brings out a lot of heart, and it's something that I needed for my career. Greg Jackson's, you know, is a great system also, you know, because for MMA, you know, it's so complete with a lot of good guys. But you know, for me, I lived in New Mexico for 25 years. To come to the beach and live in Ocean Beach, California, is just been great for me, man. I love my new Brazilian family and what we're doing. You know, I'm training to be a world champion, and you know, as far as the striking aspect of it goes, yeah, man, I use who I can use when I could use, and bring in the guys that I need to use, like you know, like Gilbert and several other guys that I need to bring in. You know, I got another pro boxer, Joey Gilbert, who comes in and trains striking with me. So, you know, I got some top guys that get me ready, and you know, as long as I know I'm prepared and conditioned and ready to do what I do, then I'm ready.
It's funny that you mentioned Gilbert Melendez, because I don't know, it's just my opinion, you guys are like mirror images of each other, man. You guys push the pace so
dude,
hard.
Dude, he is like it's almost like weird, man, because he's like a little mini me. Like we're the same age, but it's like he's my little brother, you know, because he has the same style, you know, like very similar style, you know. We keep the pace high, and he's tough as hell, man. You know, you hit him with like a 3-punch combo, he's gonna come back at you like an animal, and it's you know, I'm gonna have to get some of our training on video, because it's just it's two very good chemistries put together, and we got the better of each other.
Now, there's been rumors going around that you were going to drop to 155, 170, 155. Where are you going? You going to stick around at 170?
Got it, man. Got to stay at 170. I look forward to rematches with Fitch and Koscheck, and the big fights out there are are Fitch. Well, the big fights are Hughes, St-Pierre, and BJ. Man, and BJ walks around about 165. 170 in shape. I walk around 175, 177, and so BJ's actually would be the fight that I would want the most. And you know, so we'll see what happens. You know, there's just got to see what happens with the division because you know Fitch and GSP. You know. There's just so many fights going on right now, and there's so many openings and possibilities, and I just have to be ready to fight whoever's going to be there.
So you got who are you taking in the Fitch GSP and then in the Hughes Alves fight you got coming up?
Man, you know,
where do you think that's going?
You know, I gotta take GSP, but you know, I don't know, man. It's gonna be good, man. You know, they're a good style matchup, man. They're a good style matchup, and I think that fight is gonna be one of those fights that has a lot to do with game plan, and you know, I don't know, man. It's going to be very interesting.
Diego, you mentioned Fitch and Koscheck. Which one of those would you want first?
You know, honestly, what I want first is a title shot. You know? That's all I'm looking. That's all I'm looking. All I'm looking towards is a title shot. Koscheck and Fitch are always going to be there, and those fights are always going to be there. I'm not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. I want to become the world champ. I would, if I could have it my way, a perfect picture, a perfect story. I would like to become a world champ and fight those guys in rematches as a champion, or if they were, or fight Fitch as a champion. You know, because I would like to have more than 3 rounds with those two guys, because those are the two guys in my division that actually don't mind winning on points. And in a 3-round fight, you fight those guys. Koscheck, he don't mind winning on points, and well, against me anyways. And Fitch doesn't mind trying to hold me down and, you know, grind out a win. Just like he said after the interview, he wanted to grind it out. He didn't try to pass a guard. He didn't try to make room and really do damage with ground and pound. You know, so you know, those are strategic fights. And now that I'm maturing more in my career, I've realized with my 2 losses that I do have to go into some fights very strategic and you know, be more strategic about what's going to happen, because there are going to be times when guys will accept winning on points.
You know, you were coming up, you were beating everybody. How easy was it to just put those losses behind you and just keep going forward?
You know, for me, the Koscheck fight, the first one really was kind of hard a little bit, but you know, after everything came through the clear, the hepatitis C test being wrong, and the staph infection, and just the way he fought me, you know, there wasn't much I could do really. You know, it was just destiny. It was meant to happen, and really, I'm happy that it happened, because it really matured me as a fighter. Because now I'm not doing things that I used to do, and I'm being smarter about everything. And Fitch, you know, it split decision. I wanted to finish the fight with a submission. I should have worked on getting back to my feet. Like I said, it was game plan. So, you know, it really didn't bother me, because I'm not one of those guys out there that got knocked out, got submitted. I didn't get taken down and dominated the whole fight, you know, or something. It was nothing like that. You know, it was a fight, and it was more like a chess match that didn't go my way. So, you know, it just showed me, you know, I have areas that I need to improve. And the Fitch fight showed me, you know, I need to get a little stronger if I'm going to stay at 170. And those are things, you know, that going into those fights, especially fights with Hughes, Fitch, GSP, and Koscheck, which I think are the 4 strongest guys in the division, you know, I'm going to have to be coming in a little bit heavier, cutting a little bit of weight. And, you know, that's just something that I'm going to have to deal with.
Right. Well, we appreciate you taking some time out of your training to help us out. Check out the video on FightHype.com, and good luck in your fight.
Hey, right on. This is Diego Sanchez. Be sure to tune in to FightHype.com for all your MMA video.
Right on. Thanks a lot.